The power of consistency over perfection. Consistency is your secret weapon for lasting results. You don't need to be perfect. In fact, being consistent beats perfection every single time. Making a plan for when you're going to exercise and keeping that date with yourself so you do in fact exercise when you plan to exercise, and doing that on a regular basis. We talk about 2 to 3 days a week for strength training, and for your cardio can be as well anywhere 2 to 3 up to 6 days for your cardio. The perfection trap is kind of this all or nothing mindset. So one missed workout can just feel like a failure, and then the next thing you know, you're not going to work out at all. It just stops momentum before it can build. Perfection sets you up to quit early, right? If you don't do the exercise right, if something isn't working, it's consistency. Building that consistent habit that lets you keep going to achieve your results. Small, sustainable habits bring real results. And you need to be realistic with your schedule, right? You don't need to plan on a 2-hour workout, not by any means, right? If the time you have available for working out is 15 minutes, get those 15 minutes in and you will build results, right? Small, sustainable habits. Build trust in yourself, right? Trust yourself to show up for yourself. And that's where the momentum is going to come from. And it's like drops of water in a bucket, right? Every single drop helps. Every step you take, every new habit you build helps bring you the results you're looking for. So it's the compound effect of small habits. One healthy choice a day adds up fast. It's the ripple effect of that daily effort. So how do we build consistency? Habit stacking, scheduled workouts and meals, accountability, and staying flexible. So habit stacking is anchoring a new habit to something you already do. For example, stretching while the coffee is brewing, right? And we use something that's going to cue us to start the habit, right? And then we get into the routine of it, and then we give ourselves a reward, and the reward is often just having accomplished it. Make it a part of your plan. Treat workouts and meals like an appointment with yourself, just like you would make an appointment with a favorite friend to have a cup of coffee. Really be true to the workouts that you planned. There's always there's 7 days drawn here, but you always take 1 day of rest. And stay accountable. Maybe you have a journal. Maybe you've joined a group. Maybe you have a buddy, right? Progress loves company. So see what you need to support you in staying accountable in your fitness growth. And stay flexible, right? When life happens, just adapt your plan. Don't abandon it, right? Things happen every day that disrupt what we intended to do that day. And so just kind of roll with it and then come up with an alternative. So you've got some time for some fitness, right? And sometimes I've had a really busy day and I'll just kind of look at the clock and go, you know what? If I walk outside right now and take a 20-minute walk, I'm going to feel a heck of a lot better. And then I go ahead and do that. You don't need an hour. You don't need 2 hours. You don't need, we sometimes have gotten into the mindset of that we need all this time in the gym. You don't even need a gym necessarily, right? You want to set up and do your workout where it suits you to do your workout. Could be at home, could be the gym, could be in nature. Even 10 to 15 minutes can bring you the results that you're looking for, as opposed to trying to plan on an hour at the gym and never getting there. Let me talk about a client. So Jane had 2 30-minute sessions a week, but she needed to do more strength training than she was doing, dealing with osteoporosis. So we added 5 to 10 mini workouts that she could do at home. And then she also found, because she wasn't getting enough cardio, she found a neighborhood walk that she enjoys. So a month later, more confidence, better strength, and more joy. Consistency wins again. Jane did not need perfection. She just needed consistency, and it worked. So what's next? You have the tools, and now it's time to take action. So one action you could take today is to book a discovery call and have a conversation with me about how you can make consistency your new superpower. Love to see you in a call. Thanks for watching the videos.